He's saying why 9 days only. So he's asking why are you taking a 9 days average only? Trading view standard is 9. On this website, if you put a moving average in the indicator, standard will be length will be 9. If I want to change it, and if I say I want 13, I don't believe in 9. What nonsense 9? 13. It will change. Can I take it to whatever number I want? Can I take it to 50? It changed now, Dega. How do you do Okay. So if you understood this, you can change it as per whatever you want, but the default setting is generally 9. We are also going to cover moving average in the strategy. Okay, we'll do that later. Can we move on? Yes, a lot of parameters will be discussed, so let's move on. Next one is a bullish harami or a bearish harami. Okay. Now, in Japanese language, harami means a pregnant lady. Okay. Now, what is this? So you can imagine this is the pregnant lady, and in your tummy you have this baby. That's not my story of this bullish harami. That is what the baby says. Okay. Okay. One more bearish harami. Again, this is the lady, and inside the tummy you have this baby. Now it will be very easy for you to remember. Why? The baby has to be inside the tummy. He's saying depending on baby's mood, it will go up or down. Okay. Chalo. So have you understood the theme of a bullish harami or a bearish harami? So tell me what is step number 1? Down move. Then you see a bullish harami and then you see an up move. What is a bearish harami? Up move, a bearish harami and a down move. Bullish or bearish is always is about the second candle, the baby. Don't check the first candle's color because that is changing. What is it? The second candle is changing the direction. First candle is not changing the direction. Correct. Can you call this as engulfing? Engulfing candle has to be the second candle. अभी उल्टा होता है ऐसा काउंट करते हैं. ऐसा उल्टा नहीं हो सकता है. Okay. So quickly tell me what is going to happen here. First big candle and inside the tummy a small candle. Colors have to be different. Compulsory colors have to be different. And this will be an up move. This will lead to a down move. Okay, clear? Can we take examples? Acha, one more point. Is this a reversal of the continuation candle type? First it was a down move, changed, up move, changed, down move. Okay, so this is more of a reversal candle. Reversal pair, of course, it's a pair, but it's a reversal candle generally. Can we go on? Huh? So he is asking what could be the analogy. Bears were in driving seat. Yes. Bears were in full mood to take it lower. Of course. So this was the previous close. Yes or no? This was the previous close. Today it opened higher than the previous close and has even closed above that. Has closed above the opening. So at least we can say that bulls are trying to change the driver. Okay. May not come with a very high conviction, but they are at least trying to change the move and will slowly build up. Janmala Yenara Bal bullish. He's saying the new one baby is bullish and new one. Imagination. No, so I'll show you some charts as well. Okay? Correct. So that's what we're trying to do, right? So here, what are we saying? At least first time, bulls are saying to a side matter. Let me take charge. It's kind of a reversal that we're trying to see. Okay? So let's see the chart patterns as well. I want everyone to answer. So, was this a down move? Yes? Mummy candle? Baby candle? So baby बहुत bullish है मुझे. हाँ? See direct gap up only मुझे. मुझे मालूम है direct gap up. And from your boom back, gap up. Is this clear? Okay, can you move on to one more example? This theory, does this work irrespective of the time frames? So answer is yes. Okay. Generally, whatever we are doing right now, I have taken majority of the chart based on a daily candle frame. Okay. If you can see this in a weekly time frame, that's a good enough reverse that we can see. Because for the past few weeks it was going down, and now someone is saying I want to sit in the driver's seat now. In a weekly candle, if you can see an engulf or a harami candle also, that can be a medium term reversal. This can be kind of a short term also. Then you can imagine this happening in a monthly candle. Correct? So this tells about what will happen in the short term, what will happen in the medium term, what will happen in the long term. Quickly tell me, for short term, which type of candle? Daily, medium term, weekly, long term, monthly. Fair enough? Yes. Should I take two more examples so that it's fit into your mind? Kaya? Volume check करायचे, तू check करायचे बोलता. This one actually did not come with a lot of volume, but this gap is also something which is really important. We are going to learn about gaps and different types of gaps. Whenever, so you can imagine that the baby came and said, "Tell side matter, I want to be on the driver's seat," and the baby is not putting the first gear. Fifth, direct gap up, zoom. So this direct jump here, there's a big wheelie also. So gaps shows the conviction with which it's a big leap rather than going like this. So you're directly jumping to the next level. So that's another. There can be multiple confirmations. Okay, now again this here, not again great volume. So again understand. Correct. Okay, so one more question is that if I'm talking about a 5 minute candle, 5 minute time frame, can I say the efficiency of our setup, efficiency of the bullish, engulfing, bullish, harami, will the efficiency go down? So I don't think so. Efficiency will not go down to a great level. But then understand it has to be a quick entry and a quick exit. Why? Because like I said, if it's a 5 minute time frame, it's going to be powerful only for a very small time. So you can say, I looked at the 5 minute chart, I took an entry, then I went for a 2 hours meeting. Got it. So 5 minutes time frame, 1 minute time frame, you can apply, no problem. But you have to be in front of the screen at that time. Is this okay? Yes? Chalo. So let's move on. next one, what is this? Bearish Harami again. Okay. So ideally, this is not a very clear cut uptrend. It's a kind of an up move, a little bit correction again, kind of an up move. It's not an uptrend, it's an up move. Okay, but a proper bearish Harami, and then you can say Actually, what I'll tell you, this is one of, again, whatever candle patterns I've taken, only my favorite I've taken. My favorite is equal to they have a little bit higher accuracy. Okay. So whenever you see such candles, even if you are not confident, you can start with taking a paper trade. I would have bought it at this level. That will give you more and more conviction. Okay? Yes? Failed. Miserably. Failed miserably. So that's what I'm telling you. Will not happen every time. And that is where your stop losses are going to help you a lot. Okay? Yes? Can we go on? One more? Is this bullish engulfing? Sorry, bullish Harami, bearish Harami, what is this? Bearish Harami, no? Up move, then a bearish Harami, and then little bit of down move. Then again a little bit sideways, but then it's up. So what did you understand with this? Will it directly go down every single time? Goes down a little bit, then goes sideways, and then goes down. This is also possible. Okay? Oh, now see this. BSC limited chart. What type of candle is this? Was this a down move? Did we very clearly see a bullish Harami? And what happened? Wow. Instead of reversal, it was a big continuation. Trap. Trap, big trap. And that is the reason why I'm telling you I have taken multiple examples. I had a choice of taking all nice examples. And you'll be like, oh my god, this is so easy. I'm going to start trading tomorrow. I've taken all sorts of examples. Some textbook example. You'll feel as if this is what happens every single time. If you have observed just last 2-3 examples also, you'll get the feeling what I'm trying to tell you. See, this one was a classic example. A textbook example. This happens, then it'll go up. Easy. Now if you see here, this happens. First sideways. And then fall. This can also happen. And with full conviction. And still goes wrong, this can also happen. So we are learning all the possibilities. So your volume is definitely not there, but typically I'll tell you, for a bullish Harami or a bearish Harami, generally the baby candle volume is never very high. You see any example? But let me just complete. Okay. If I were to talk about the engulfing will generally have a high volume. Because it has engulfed the previous candle, and that will have volume. Amazing. What is the second case? Mummy candle and baby candle. Baby candle generally has lower volumes. So generally it will never have higher volumes. Okay. If it has higher volumes, that will be in fact an exception. Okay, right. So why it fell down? There could be multiple reasons. One of the simple reasons can be, if you have seen BSC ka chart, it has already moved up like anything. Then it could be a correction also. If I were to show you BSC ka chart here. See the chart of BSC. It's in that same tick till here. Then a breakout. Again sideways. Now let's see. We can. This is a big time frame. Too much of a big time frame. From 4th March to 15th March. See this. From 4th March to 15th March. It already went up crazily. But shall I teach you one more tool? From 4th, or maybe from this is the lowermost point, right? From this lowermost point, which is 24th February, in the recent past, till the topmost point. If I want to calculate how much up move, how will you calculate with a scale? Correct, with the scale. This scale. Okay? Take the scale. Click on the lowest point. Take it to the point where you want to leave. With another area. So click on the lowest point, and then take it to the top, and then click on the topmost point. How much percentage increase you can see here? There you go. 66% increase. In how many bars? 13 bars and 20 days. How come 30 bars and 20 days? 50, Saturday, Sunday is a holiday. So in 13 trading days, in simple words, in as good as 2 working weeks, it moved up by 66%. If it had moved up so much, this is somewhere going to come down, no? Correct. So news based भी बहुत होता है. Many times the news which comes up, based on the news the stock moves up. Based on the news there might be a sell-off. Multiple reasons. I can show how to measure also. Take that scale, lowermost point, uppermost point. Take. Okay, fantastic. So with that, let's move on to the next one. Correct. So he's saying, very good question, he's saying that in a bullish Harami or in a bearish Harami, because I don't have that volume confirmation, can I just enter 1/5? So that just in case if it fails, I'll just invest at 1/5. So it's easier for me. That is one way to look at it. Second way to look at it is, how much do I enter? What should be my position size? Should I take only 5 shares? Or should I take 10 shares? Isn't that a question for everyone? If I want to enter, how much quantity should I go in with? And for that, last day, we are going to have a separate discussion on position sizing. So he's saying if I enter 1/5 at a lower level, and if I see a trend reversal, book that 1/5. Okay. So he's saying that if I've taken 1/5 position, it keeps on increasing. Can I add up at higher and higher levels also? That is called as pyramiding. I've taken this in USMF, I guess. Maybe. I'm not sure. No? If it goes down, we call it as averaging. It goes here, I buy 1/5, goes down, I again buy 1/5, goes down, I again buy 1/5. That is called as what? Averaging. And if it is going up and still adding up quantities, that is called as pyramiding. You can do that also. No problem. No, don't jump to conclusions. He's saying that in engulfing pattern, because volume is more, and in Harami pattern, because volume is less, can I say engulfing will be more powerful than Harami? I don't think that we should move to this conclusion. Both are powerful. Okay? Shall we move on? We have so many more candlestick patterns. So I want everyone to write down one homework. 3 पे 1 तरी करते हैं और समझ लेते हैं. Identify at least one, either bullish Harami or bearish Harami or bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing in any stock you want. So what simple trick you can do? The second homework was for trend, na? Correct, na? In the same chart, try to see if you have any bullish engulfing, bullish Harami, whatever. But I'll tell you a proper homework can be see at least 100 charts. When you see 100 charts, then once you look at the chart, you can tell, okay, this is what I feel. If you have seen my Thursday live streams, people ask me, Rachna, what do you feel? This stock, tell me the levels. Now, many times I see that stock for the very first time also. Still, I'm able to say with some conviction. Why? Till that I might have seen what? Thousands of times I might have seen some charts. That gives me conviction. Correct? So, to build that conviction, you need to see more and more. And believe it or not, the time required for technical analysis will be comparatively lower as compared to fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is comparatively deeper study for long-term investing. So, fundamental analysis is more of education. Technical analysis can be more for entertainment also. Short-term entertainment. Like the question, 4 days, what to do? We can't do fundamental analysis in technical trading. You want quick entry, quick exit, only and only technical analysis won't help. Or in fundamental analysis, if you remember news-based trading. Remember that, then it can be again based on fundamental analysis. Okay? So moving ahead, so again I can tell you, we can go with n number of candles, patterns. This I have not covered in 1.0. I'm covering it in 2.0. 3 white soldiers or 3 black crows. And I have not named any of these. Okay? 3 white soldiers look something like this. 3 advancing soldiers you bolte. So 3 green candles back to back, whose body is comparatively big. No chiller body. Big body of the candle. Okay? And what can you see here? Is that a reversal?
Yes.
Huh? So you can see here, if it is a, so this is something which is interesting one. Have I written or not? Let me just quickly check. Yes, come to the theory part for 1 minute. And here, can you see these 3 white soldiers appear in your notes? Yes. I want everyone to read this with me. 3 white soldiers appears at the end of downtrend. Okay? आगे बढ़ेंगे. In some cases, it might even appear in the middle of an uptrend showing continuity. Means what is it? It could be a reversal also, or it could be a continuation pattern also. If it is seen at the end, so you can imagine downtrend. I want everyone to answer. Down move or downtrend, and 3 white soldiers. Reverse. Okay? It was already an up move, and 3 white soldiers. Continuation of the move. Up move. 3 black crows. Reversal. Already downward trend. 3 black crows. Continuation. So, bullish or upward movement with the same color of soldiers is going to lead to a continuation. Same. Bearish and 3 black crows means 3 red candles again will lead to a continuation. Simple. Can be either a reversal. So, this is very important. This is something different. So, this could be either reversal or continuation. Shadow means weak. Shadow is same as weak. Good you asked. Where is it? Shadow. Shadow means weak. What? That line? He's asking about Nifty again. So this is already a down move. In that 1, 2. And another big red candle. If that happens, hopefully it will not. It will be worse. Why? 8 to 3 black crows. On top of that, previous low will be broken in that case. No, we don't want that. Here, the body was not very big, but still 3 back to back. Here? Oh, this is very much clear cut. See? 1, 2, 3. Another one below. Here. Before that. The green ones. Before. Here. Tell me January, February. This is January. Towards the right it will be February. Here it will be February. Start at January. 1, 2, 3. These 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 white soldiers. Confirming and continuation in the uptrend. It was already up move, continuation. And then at the end of the same, you have 3 black crows, reversal. Actually, this itself gives both examples. Correct now? Up move में 3 white, continuation. At the end, you see 3 black, reversal. How bullish engulfing also at the top. And that too at the top. Good. People are now also identifying other patterns also. Oh. Why volume? I cannot see. For Nifty, you can never see volume. No, but good. Everyone needs to know. You might be knowing. Others don't know. What you told about that? Nifty के लिए there is no volume. Because can you buy and sell Nifty? You can't. You can buy and sell Nifty futures and options. So if you are wanting to check volume for Nifty, you have to go to Nifty futures. S&P CNX Nifty Index futures. And if you go here you can see volume. So this bearish engulf, see? This bearish engulf happened at above average volumes also. Correct? So what is one more learning point here? For Nifty you will see volume, but for Nifty future you can see volume. Okay? Let's move back to the examples of 3 white soldiers and 3 black crows. See down move? Everyone now quickly tell me. Down move? Yes or no? And again 3 black soldiers. Is it confirming the down move again? Continuing the down move. Correct? Yes. Now one failure. See this failure? Which is this actually? This is bearish engulfing. But wait, I still will not call this as a bearish engulfing. Why? It is at a downtrend. Bearish engulfing has to come at the end of an uptrend or up move. So I will not give good weightage to this. Then if you see here still going okay, down, agreed. And what is this? This is bullish Harami. And from here you can see at least some up move, then a down move, again up move. But first we can see up move only. Clear? Yes, At the end, right side here. Oh, this one. Correct. I'll put separate. We have not learned Morningstar. Can you go on? Yes, but the crows are here. Yes, okay. What can I see here? 3 white soldiers marching ahead. But they didn't go ahead. Started with a sideways trend. Such an amazing sideways trend. Because they moved sideways. Correct? This is Bullshit Prince. Okay? 3. Okay, so I guess this is it. Rising 3 crows, rising 3 soldiers, falling 3 crows. All these are just few more confirmations. Visual will give better understanding of what is going to happen. Okay, doubt. Correct? So you're saying if you are hitting 3 back to back, big red or big green, will that ideally show strength? Yes, 3 all are coming together, back to back. It shows strength in that specific move. Okay? Can we go on? Yes. What's the next one? Rising 3. This was also not there in the 1.0. Rising 3 methods or falling 3 methods. Rising 3 or falling 3. Look at this, you'll be able to understand. Very simple. See, it's all about understanding it visually. It's pretty easy, okay? Who can tell me typically what this here? This is the first candle. Okay? Next 3 candles. It's not necessary, it has to be 3 only. It could be also 4. Okay? Next 3 more candles. What are they doing? They're eating up the price action in the first candle. Eating up the price action in the first candle. Assume this was 90 and this was 100. What happened? It came back from 100 to almost 90. Whatever up move happened, eaten up by the next 3-4 candles. Trying to build an analogy again. It was going fine, but then some people revolted. There is a side matter. People ask me a question. Can you call them as 3 black crows? No, see, look at the body of the candle. If I'm talking about 3 black crows, their body has to be big enough. It can't be really small. Is it understood? Even look at the textbook example. Big body. And now again have a look at this. See, small. Okay? So 3 or 4 candles are saying, we are eating up your gains. And they're saying, side matter. And then the bulls say, it's okay. You try your best, it's okay. And bulls are taking up charge. And they tried to pull down the price in 3 or 4 days. The bulls said, wait. And we have taken it out in 1 single day. Again, back to 100, a little bit about it. A little bit above that as well. Are you getting me? What is the analogy? There was a big green. Bears tried to pull it down with 3 or 4. Correct? Tried to pull it down. But what did the bulls say then? Side matter. And in 1 single day, whatever price was taken off, entirely it was covered in a single day and went a little bit higher also. So they made a very strong comeback, and ideally with this, it will be moving upwards only. It will be a continuation. It will be a continuation on. So here we get a little bit confused. Can this be a reversal? But this is completely taken out. Hard to take the in shot in Hindi. Is this clear? Shall we check falling 3 methods also and then I'll take a question? Falling 3 methods, when there's a big red candle. People might feel that, oh, it's going down maybe. But then the bulls are like, side matter. 3 weak bulls. Why am I saying 3 weak bulls? Is the body very large? No, body is very small. And all 3 days, what are they doing? They're just busy taking out this fall to the same level. So again, 100, 90 in 1 day, and in 3 days, from 90 back to 100. So bulls are trying to take it higher. But is the strength there? 3 days, 4 days it is taking maybe to take it back to that level. Then one big bull comes and says, Tala. And what is it doing? In 1 day, it is taking away the gain and it is taking it to a level below the first level. So this will be less than 90, can we let us say 85? Lower low kind of a thing. So here, if it is a low, this will surely be a lower low. The first, this candle and this candle. Too much of khichdi, 1 minute. Everyone tell me this is a low, this has to be a lower low. Everyone agrees? And what will I write here? This is a high, this is a higher high. Agreed? Yes. Correct. So, very nice observation. What is the difference between the previous pattern about those 3 soldiers and this one? The previous pattern, 3 soldiers, all 3 were soldiers. Big candles. These are baby soldiers. Small candles. Trying to revolt but failing. And taken away by a big candle again. Is this okay? Doubt. No, the girl big. Now we have to check, Acha, she's saying, could this big green candle, could this be a false breakout? Possible. Why not? We can check the volume. We can check the overall trend. And then we can see whether it's a false. And to be really honest again, whether it was a false breakout or not, we understand only after looking a loss. Very few people can tell immediately after the breakout, this is a false breakout or true breakout. Very difficult. Exactly. And that is the reason why people wait for more and more confirmations. The next candle also. These 3 candles. So these 3 candles are trying to revolt. But there is one, so these are baby kids. Now can you imagine in a society, the chairman says from tomorrow, the kids are not allowed to play cricket in the premises. Okay, he's able to relate it maybe. Okay. Then the kids, 3-4 bachas come and say, we are going to revolt against the uncles and aunties in the society. They are trying to revolt. Then their parents come in, 2 tight slaps, and again it is up, in 1 single day. Okay, so it is exactly the same thing. 1 strong price movement, 3 weaker price movements, and another strong price movement which goes above the previous strong movement. That shows much more strength. The last green candle, So after this red candle is formed, then you have to check is your stop loss hit or not. If your stop loss is hit, just get up from the trade. If the stop loss is not hit, it could happen that there is a red candle, 2-3 side, and then it again zooms up. Why not? And that is our stop loss. How to trail stop loss, but we are going to learn that. So it will, again, this is textbook, no? Exactly what it is. And then a little bit lower, and then a little bit lower. This is textbook example. Every time it will not be exactly the same. Can be a little bit sideways also. Ideally, exactly. She's saying ideally for these candles, the between the children who are trying to revolt, ideally the volumes will be lower. Okay, and this one, if it is coming with good volume, and this one, and ideally it's taking us through. Volume gives a good confirmation. Agreed. It will give a good confirmation. Yes. Shall we see some examples? Let's see here. Everyone, please pay attention. This candle I'm talking about, the first one, correct? Then you can see 1, 2, 3, and then I'll try and zoom in. 1, 2, 3. Is it visible properly now? Yes. And what is happening with this one? It's very just higher, but it is higher. Little bit shade higher as compared to the first one. And see what has happened next. Has gone upward. Have you understood this pattern? So tell me what has happened first. First green, bullish, followed by 3 or 4, whatever, small red candles. If one green candle comes in between, then if in between, assume this was green, then the pattern doesn't hold true, no? Then it is not a rising 3 method or falling 3 method, but all three have to be of the same color. Don't forcefully fit your pattern inside that. Okay? Simple enough? Let me just complete 2, 3 examples, then I'll take your questions. Now what has happened here? Tell me. Was an up move? 1, 2, 3 back to back. And again, this one. Now this is much more clear actually. See? This is definitely higher as compared to the previous. And has the move continued? It has. Oops, sorry. It has. Right? Now, this is an example of, what is this example of? Falling method. Let's understand, this is the first one. Then 1, 2, 3, small. Now have a look at this. This candle's low. Is it lower than the previous low? Clearly lower than the previous low. And see what will happen next. Down. Is this okay? Okay, explain what is happening here. Oh, sure. Confirmation candle. Failure. Sab line mein. It was going down. And then this is a classic reversal that we can see here. Did you identify this? Bullish Arami. And from here, up. Correct? Yes? Can I go on? Both are actually 3 black crows. But immediate failure. So you have to again understand what has happened. You have to analyze after this what is happening. What is happening? Is there a change to be on your toes? But on your toes means it's a daily candle, na? So you need not be in front of the screen every single time. So if you can see here, 1D means it's a daily candle. At the end of the day, you can check what has happened. Right? What is this? 1, 2, 3. And again, has this eaten up the entire game? Yes, that with good volumes. So this low, and again this low. Fair enough? Have you understood this method? Now failure. Ideally, what should have happened? One big green, then these are trying to kill the trend, then one big person comes around and says, side mein, and fail. But then if you see here again carefully, what has happened? This is an almost engulfing. So, like one candle tried to nullify the downtrend, this big candle nullified the uptrend also, back to back. Okay, and then it's going down. Okay, so just don't go by one candle confirmation. Khatam, chalo, not look at it for next 5-6 days. Don't do that. If you're in a trade, if you're taking a swing trade, maybe 3 to 10 days, at least at the end of the day, and end of the day means not necessarily you have to be present at 3:30. After 3:30 till next day 9:15, you can check at least once. Easily possible. Correct? These are 3 you're talking about. Then it continues, and actually this is an evening star, and it goes down. Then you find out a morning star, then it goes up. This is not clearly an evening star though. ये तो ऐसे follow है. Nothing. Again a morning star, and it going up, down. इसकी कितनी patterns मिलेंगे हम तो पागल हो जाएंगे ऐसे देखते हैं. Okay. So again, what should have this ended up? Oh, now see, why has it failed? You can tell me. Wait, no. Someone will not answer. Achha, has this failed? If I'm talking only about which is this method by the way? Falling 3, na? So ideally it was to kickstart it on a down move. Correct? Then we saw this. Ideally it should have continued, but then immediately we see this. So it could happen you enter the trade and you understand, arey yaar, it's a bullish Arami. You should be brave enough to cut your losses if your stop loss is it, and immediately take a reverse position. That is tough. There's a big block here and a bigger ego here. I had thought that it is going to be going down. How can it dare to go up? Ego is a big problem. If you're taking swing trades, if you're taking short-term trades, it is going to happen that you're going to churn up the positions again and again. Down, bullish, bearish, can happen. Okay, and these strategies, whatever I'm saying, these are not buy and forget and sell and forget. Buy and pay attention, sell and pay attention strategies, but not intraday. You're a working professional. Yes, at night after 8 p.m. Also, if you see here, I taken this position based on the rising 3 method, falling 3 method, whatever, and then you understand, it's a bullish Arami. Next day, you can place a trade, whatever you want. Cut it, open a fresh position, whatever. Need not be in front of the screen every single moment. Is this okay? Yes. Actually, I did talk about morning star and evening star. It is very much similar to what we are discussing. We'll do this and then we'll stop. Is that fine? Yes, last one for the day. But then I want your attention because this is the last one. Yes? Yes? Yeah. Yes. Okay, the last one for the day is morning star and evening star. Okay. Now what is this? Bulls are there. So instead of this, I'll show you. This is still not 100% textbook. This is textbook, but 100% textbook I'll draw for you. Typically, what happens is that there is a downtrend. Okay, so can I see this is a downtrend? Yes. Okay. big red candle showing that yes, bears are still in charge. Then there is this type of candle. What is the characteristic of this candle? Is there any body to the candle or no body to the candle? No body. No body means no body. Huh? Open and close are almost at the same point. गाँव में भटकने का भरपूर खर्च लगता है, भरपूर खर्च किसे शांत करते हैं? सुबह का बोला शाम को वापस घर पे आता है. Okay, it goes places, but still comes back home. Simple as that. This is the second. Doji. Doji means what? No body, big weak. Doji. Japanese, na? That is a weird name again. Doji means what? No body, big weak. And basically, interpretation part, this is a kind of indecision. Indecision. Indecision means what? Who is winning? क्या पता? Bulls are trying to prove their point. Bears are trying to prove their point, but it is again closing at the same position where it opened. Nobody was clearly able to prove a point, and that is why it is called as an indecision. Is this understood? Immediately after the indecision, bulls are like, okay, now I am here with a big green. So tell me what is going to happen in a morning star, and this will likely go up. What is happening in a morning star? Quickly tell me. A big red, followed by a doji, and followed by a big green. This is a classic reversal pattern. Classic reversal. The strike rate of this pattern is very good. One of my top favorites. Morning star and evening star. Like a complete evening star also. Color of the doji candle doesn't matter. This can be any color. See, because anyways it's going to be inching a little bit higher or a little bit lower. That is going to decide the color. But an inch higher and inch lower doesn't really make any difference. So very important. This can be of any color, but this has to be green, and this has to be red. Then only it will qualify for a morning star. थोड़ा सा जरा adjust करूँगा ना, ऐसा नहीं. We can't adjust. This has to be in the same. Okay? Yes. Exact reversal is what? Evening star. Means what has happened? First it was up move or up trend, whatever. So this was happening. Then what do you have? A big green candle, followed by what? Doji, and then a big red. This confirms the reversal. Strike rate of this pattern is really good. Okay? Again, if you are taking into the 5 minutes time frame, you can take it, but you have to be in front of the screen then to quickly exit that. Shall we check the examples? Not necessarily within 5 minutes. That depends on what is your target. If your target is not reached within 5 minutes, you can wait for some more time and see if your target is reached. Okay? How to set the target price, how to set stop loss, we have not yet discussed. Coming up. Not today, don't worry. Okay, so shall we quickly check few examples now? And majority of the times these will be textbook only. Yeah? See this. Very nice downfall, followed by a morning star. Is this a morning star? Red, kind of a doji, and big green, followed by a classic up move. Correct? Can we go on? See this? Was in, if I'm checking from here, overall up move. See these three? Clear cut evening star, big red, big green, doji, big red. See whatever we have drawn. Does it fit into that? Big green, doji, big red. And then what has happened? Dot. Alright? Now a little bit, wherein it might also fail, but then I believe this was not a classic textbook. So what happened? Up move. Not a classic textbook though, but failed. And went on going higher. Okay? Think out yes. Mobile आहे जवळपास. अच्छा, if I'm getting some message, it is project issue. थक गया बेचारा. झालं 5 मिनिटात. Telling the project. Okay, चलो. So, नाही hammer hanging एवढं नको आता, फारच झालंय. Have you understood this? Yes. Let's see. Now, last 5 minutes, whatever we have done. And I'm going to ask you all to tell me what pattern can you see here. We are going to take it on live charts now. Shall we do that? Okay, I'm going to tell that I want an answer from the first 3 benches or the last 3 benches or whatever. Everyone can't screen the answer. Okay. Well, this is a Nifty chart. Yes, this is somewhere around beginning of the year, January, beginning of the year. Okay. Only first 3 benches. And you're not allowed to answer. One exclusion right up there. Okay. January I'm telling first. Okay. First 3 benches. Who can tell me? You can raise your hand. Don't shout an answer. Which is this candle is my question. Right, two candles, right, back to back. Which is this? I'll give you 15, 20, 30 seconds to check. Everyone, write down your answer, everyone. Those who are also not going to answer, write down your answer. These last 5 to 10 minutes are either going to increase your confidence or you will get a feeling that I've learned nothing. So I'm going to give you time to think also. Has everyone thought about it at least? And what is the answer? Bearish engulfing. How many of you got this right? Raise your hands. Oh my god, I'm such a good teacher. Okay, fantastic. Fair enough. Wait. Now for these first 3 benches. And everyone's going to write the answer. No one is going to shout out the answer for first 30 seconds. No one is allowed to even call out the answer for first 30 seconds. I want to wait. On these first 3 benches, anyone wants to answer, you can raise your hand. Yes? Bullish Harami? How many of you feel it's a bullish Harami? How many of you written bullish Harami? Raise your hands. Oh my god, and my point is proven again. Very good. Take it easy. Fantastic. That was indeed a bullish Harami. Okay, wait. एक दो तीन चला ना दिस मिडिल इसमें है ही आधे कितने कम बच्चे हाँ चलो आप फ्रॉम दिस अप यस टू मे बी टिल अक्षय एवरीवन हैज टू राइट डाउन फर्स्ट डन इतना जल्दी हो गया इट ओनली आंसर हां bullish engulfing how many of you have written bullish engulfing mind में या your notes mind में okay good fantastic okay we take some other chart अजय को बताया हाँ this same thing no this is I told you to keep your mind open but you have not even built any walls it's that open he is thinking 1 2 and 3 can this be a morning star this is a big gap down here no this is not a morning star have some rooms at least okay I'll change the chart maybe some different one Asian paints let us say oh sorry Wait. Shh. Last three benches. You are going to answer. But no one is going to shout out the answer first. Everyone, at least write the answer in your mind. Everyone has become a pro or what? Seriously? It's so easy. Nonsense. Archana? Morning star. How many of you guessed it right? Morning star? क्या बात है? Except one, is it? Missed out. Okay. But now is it clear? It's a morning star. See big red, followed by kind of a doji, and again big green. Yes? Last strike rate is good though. ट्रेंड चाहिए थोड़ी चलो ओके 1 मिनट क्लासिक अगेन how was last three don't shout out the answer has everyone understood what it is already last three benches if anyone wants to give the answer huh yes evening star how many of you got it right evening star zawa good are you getting it it's not that difficult right it's more and more about practice the moment you see it you know this is XYZ this is this type of chart this type of time you had one suggestion a different chart happiest mind three block call counters बाजूला से की उधर ही आया ना से 1 2 3 हाँ और ये जंबो 1 2 3 and then a little bit sideways and then eventually goes down ये बहुत बड़े soldiers हैं big soldiers this was I mean this could have potentially have been rising 3 falling 3 pattern but this one did not take it properly failed one happiest mind we were हाँ second को उठा कहाँ हाँ this is also an evening star see 1 2 3 to the last chart so that you also go with happiest mind wow any specific time frame or general to happiest mind current date I'll go to current date okay little bit it's not a classic textbook but still you can get it don't shout out the answer he's talking about the current date pattern ekdam current date don't shout out I'm highlighting this for you don't shout out the answer have you even thought about it written in your mind in your happy mind what is it morning star in chorus at least we have gotten an answer morning star plus if you see the volume is above average it's above the 90 average that is also one more confirmation so let's see what happens on Monday exactly we have so much okay black hey these three it was Monday so this was a down move followed by 3 black crows but then morning star so this black crows and morning star are fighting against each other bullish engulfing not clearly body is not properly being engulfed so 3 black crows are trying to take it down but then morning star has said black crows gorilla so black crows have been at least this pattern is trying to defeat the previous pattern correct plus volumes are also supporting the move yes why am I saying that bullish engulfing is not that because if you remember I told that it should properly engulf the body entire body see this and this had it been something like this ayo down hai because you know correct it has to completely अरे यार see this is this नहीं तो मतलब नहीं है मुझे one and complete engulf this is not happening here okay got it done yes it's more effective if a morning star pattern is seen at the end of a down move or a downtrend it will be surely more effective and if you say it is already a down move and that's why we are seeing this morning star ideally it should have a reversal comparatively you say what if it would have come at the end of a sideways the effectiveness would have been a little bit less okay yes he's ready with the bag also I'm going to go immediately run away from here wow okay I hope you enjoyed the session what's some new things learned yes and your homework and if you don't do the homework then you want to distribute chocolates to the entire class yes chocolates nice huh? so those who don't do the homework will give chocolates to those who have done the homework so that I don't have to spend anything okay I'll see you tomorrow till then take care Jai Hind and bye bye